When I was 12, I was with my stepsister and two of our friends, and they had a blunt. And then when I turned 15, I moved on to like ecstasy and coke. But by the time I was 17, then it switched to doing Xanax and drinking. Then whenever I turned 20 years old, that's whenever I got addicted to heroin. 1 year later, when I was 21, I overdosed and died.
I got a call on March the 13th of 2017. It was a Tuesday morning from the intensivist in Boca Raton Regional Hospital, and he told me my daughter was found dead that morning in a hotel room. He said that she was found cyanotic and completely asystole, which means no heart rate, and they didn't know how long she was down for, and she had no brain activity. She had ARDS, which is a severe respiratory distress syndrome that most people don't recover from. We found out with the MRI that she did have a stroke and that I needed to get there to say my goodbyes. We had prayer calls every night with family members, people from across the country that didn't know her, just prayer circles around her bed. We just inundated her with worship music in her ears, even though she was in a coma and didn't know what was going on. I knew that God was healing her.
Like when I was dead, I was very grateful to have seen Jesus. It was light. It was bright light everywhere. And there was these humongous golden gates. And I remember there being like a keyhole, but I didn't have the key. I didn't know where the key was, and I didn't know how to get the key. So I just kind of looked at him. I'm like, can I have the key? But he just looked at me and was just like, no. But then he asked me if I wanted to live life with my mom and my stepfather and my little sister, and that my life would be different.
The most extraordinary event was when she first opened her eyes out of her coma. And I was the first person she saw. I told her what had happened and that she died of a drug overdose. And she wasn't supposed to survive, but she did. And I asked her if she saw anything, and she told me that she saw Jesus.
God has definitely restored my relationships with my family members. He's restored my patience, my peace, my joy. Like, I laugh at nothing sometimes. And I don't remember the last time that I've completely just laughed at nothing.
It's just amazing. It's amazing to see the transformation in her because she's truly been touched by the hand of Christ. If he could bring her back from the dead, there's nothing that he can't do.